Okay, I want to break this play down. We've talked about the Yankees a lot on these videos. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just looking back over the playoffs, and these Yankee plays just keep coming up. So let's break this one down. So let me give you the situation real quick. It's game 3 of the ALCS. Yankees, Guardians. 1-0 Yankees. We're in the top of the second. Runners at first and third. We've got a 1-0 count on the hitter with 1 out. We've got Trevino at first base. And I don't know what he's doing. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you the play. For some reason, he shuffles off when the pitcher lifts his foot, gets picked off, gets in a rundown, and then gets tagged out. So now we have 2 outs and a man stranded at third. Let's go back here. Now, let me back up again. I've gone through this and been like, could there have been a reason why he did this? Was there some type of play that I'm just not getting? I honestly can only come up with one thing, that he fell asleep, took for granted that the pitcher was pitching to the plate. He went into his secondary lead early, and he got picked off. That's what I got. If you have something better for me, let me know. But I just don't see it. So let me give you the basic coaching point that we use. I'll start off with this. I have said this once before. I say it a few times. If we're facing a lefty, I tell our base runners, if you get picked off against a lefty, don't come back to the dugout. Just go sit in your car in the parking lot. I don't know why there's certain things I threaten players with. That is one of them. You get picked off against a lefty, go in the parking lot. Don't come back to the dugout. Here's the rule. When you're facing a lefty, you need to take a late secondary. So when the lefty picks up his right foot, he picks it up, you do not shuffle off. You don't. We call it jabbing back. We jab back to the base. I don't know if you can even see me doing this, but we jab back. So we go left foot and left hand, jab back to the base, and then when the pitch is thrown, then we get into our secondary. I'd rather you get a late secondary than get picked off. I say this every single time. So when a lefty is on the mound, I say that before the game, and every single time, people probably think I'm nuts. I probably drive them crazy. When I'm coaching third, I go through my signs right here. I give my sign, and I go, hey, jabbing back here, no picks. I say it every time. I know people must be like, dude, shut the hell up. But I just can't help myself. And listen, I don't want to have to send someone to the parking lot. And luckily, I haven't had to. But here's what happens again. Watch his lead, right? So when the pitcher picks up his right foot, he's going into his secondary. He's shuffling. He's not stealing. He's secondarying. And now he goes, oh, shoot, I'm caught. And he's out. So this is like the earliest secondary of all time. You have to literally wait for the ball to be released out of the pitcher's hand and see it home. So I used to say, see the ball past the pitcher's ear. So make sure it gets past the pitcher's ear. And then I said, you know what? Forget that. Forget about the ear. Just make sure the ball is thrown home. Literally, let it be thrown home and then get in your secondary. If you can only get one shuffle, I don't care. Just don't get picked off. And again, that's what happens here. Look at how quickly he goes. Now, some people might be like, oh, he was setting them up. He was trying to get picked off to get the runner home or something or other. I don't think his body language says that at all. His body language to me right here says, oh, shit, right? He's out. And if that was the case, the runner at third would have eventually tried to get home, right? He never even attempts. He's just standing there and basically says, yeah, I got no chance. Just let him get tagged out, and we're going to let the hitter hit. Let's watch the hitter's reaction, because actually I haven't even looked at it yet. Let's see what he does. Nope, he's pissed. He's pissed off. Again, another reason why I don't think this was a called play. He's pissed. because he's in a great hitting opportunity right here, a great hitting situation. He's got, what do we got? We got one out. We got a 1-out count, first and third. All he has to do is hit a ball in the air, and he gets a free RBI, free steak as we called it. I don't know if they still call it a steak, but we used to call it a steak. And you get picked off right here, and now all of a sudden, he's like, "What the hell, man?" Torres is pissed. Son of a gun. Now there's 2 outs. Now I can't even hit a sac fly. Now I got to get a hit. So that's my thoughts. Let me know if you see anything different. The rundown, as far as the rundown, if you want to look defensively, so pitcher throws it, he's going to go to where he throws, so he goes to first. First baseman's going to run him hard, but he's also got to keep his eyes looking at the guy at third, because if the guy at third breaks home, he's going to turn and throw the ball home, right? So you can't have your head down. So he's running under controlled, and you got to be under control again so you can turn and throw the ball home. Gives the ball up. Now, in a perfect world, I'd like to get more momentum here. Right, I like to catch it with momentum. He kind of catches it flat-footed. If he could have got his momentum going, caught it with momentum, now he would have tagged him out much quicker instead of having to make the extra throw. But, hey, we do get it. So he throws it. He stays on the side. He should have actually, I don't know why he's going back to first base. You're supposed to throw the ball and then follow your throw. He stops and he comes back to first. There's no need to do that because we're going to have the second baseman, after the second baseman throws the ball here, he's going to go and follow his throw, so we've got someone there. So now we got 3 guys at first and only 1 guy at second. So the outfielders got to come in. You can see them running in. So good job by the left fielder, center fielder coming in, right fielder coming in to get into the play. So not the most perfectly executed rundown in the world, but it did its job. And if there were any chance for that guy at third to go, he would have been like going down the line here, going down the line, and then right on the throw here, I would have taken off. Like right on the throw, I would have gone. And then you just hope that you can, this guy's got to catch it, he's got to turn, he's got to put a good throw on. But the fact that they just gave up and basically said like, no, we're not even going to attempt, just let him get tagged out, to me shows that there's absolutely no play. So lesson is, late secondary, make sure the ball's delivered to the plate against a lefty. Jab back. We jab back so that it's like basically telling us we're going back. And if he picks, well, now I'm like really close to the bag. And if you don't, well, you go sit in the parking lot. That's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. Yankees giving us tons and tons of stuff to talk about. I appreciate it. Hopefully they clean some of that up next year. We'll talk to you later.